Good afternoon, students. So we are seeing the history lesson 2, emergence of new kingdom in North India. Is it no? So okay. So did you read the lesson? Did you read the lesson? Pratikaras? So okay. We can go a small recap. So lesson is emergence of new kingdom in North India. So what we said that? So Gurjara, Chalukya kingdom and moreover the North Indian kingdom ruled by the Rajputs, they are totally called as the Rajputana. Is it no? Okay. So what are the origin of Rajputs? So there are totally 3 principal houses of Rajputs. Okay. What are they? Surya Vamsi, rays of the sun. Chandra Vamshi, rays of the moon. Agnikula, rays of the fire god. Okay ma. So origin of Rajputs, there are totally 3 principal houses. They are Surya Vamsi, Chandra Vamsi and Agnikula. Okay. And after that, totally they are having the 36 royal Rajput clans. Among them only the 4 main clans are the Pratiharas, the Chauhans, the Chalukyas are otherwise called as the Solankis and the Paramaras of Powers. Okay, did you study this question? There are totally 36 royal Rajput clans. So among them the 4 main clans are the Pratiharas, the Chauhans, the Chalukyas or Solankis, the Paramaras of Powers. Okay. So first one we had seen about the Pratiharas. So Pratiharas is commonly called as the Gurjara Pratiharas. Okay, the Pratiharas are Gurjara Pratiharas. They are the one of the more 4 prominent clans of the Rajputs. Okay, so they ruled from the Gurjaratra in Jodhpur. Now it's called it as a Jodhpur. Okay, so Harichandra laid the foundation of the Gurjara dynasty, and from this dynasty Nagabhatta I was the first and very most prominent ruler of the Pratiharas. Okay, so moreover he ruled over from Broch and Jodhpur, and he extended his dominion up to Gwalior. Okay, so moreover he stopped and always checked the invasion of the Arab of Sindh. Okay, and moreover he checked their expansion also, but he was succeeded by Vatsaraja, and moreover he dominated the whole of the North India. His attempt to control over the Kannauj brought him into conflict with the Pala ruler Dharmapala. Okay. And after that, Vatsaraja's successors Nagabhatta II and Rambatra, they cannot able to do for the people impressively. Okay. And after that, Mihira Bhoja, that means the son of Rambodra, within a few years of his succession, he succeeded the power of the Pratiharas. Okay. So Mihira Bhoja was the last prominent ruler of Pratiharas. Okay ma. So up to this we had seen about the who had ruled over the Pratiharas dynasty. After that we had seen about the tripartite struggle. Okay, so why the Pratihara dynasty came to the end means the main cause is tripartite struggle, is it? So there was a prolonged tripartite struggle between the Gurjara Pratiharas of Malwa, the Rashtrakutas of Deccan and the Palas of Bengal. So each one of them wanted to establish their supremacy over the fertile region of Kannauj. In this process, all the 3 powers were weakened. So totally they fight for the 3 kingdoms, they fight for a fertile region Kannauj. So what happened? They didn't show any interest of their own common people. Okay, so what happened? The small kingdoms, they themselves get over the freedom and they went along alone. Okay, so thus the Pratihara dynasty became weakened, and moreover the local kings succeeded in making themselves independent. So thus the dynasty come to the end. Okay, so up to this we had seen over in the first class. Okay, so next dynasty is Pala dynasty. Pala dynasty. So this Pala dynasty was founded by the Gopala. So who is this Gopala means? He didn't have any royal antecedents. He is not from the royal family or king family. Okay. He was elected by the people for his superior capabilities. Okay, so he is having very well talent, and he is by seeing his superior capabilities only, the people elected him as a founder. Okay, so Gopala led the foundation of the Pala dynasty for the future greatness in Bengal. Okay, but Dharmapala, his son, made the Pala kingdom a powerful force in North Indian politics. Okay, so who is the founder of Pala dynasty? Gopala. Okay, Dharmapala is a powerful kingdom. He moreover led a successful campaign against the Kannaj. Okay, but he is a great patron of Buddhism. So he founded the Vikramashila University. See here. So at first he started as a monastery. That means great center for a Buddhism learning. After that he changed it into the Vikramashila University. Okay. So Dharmapala was again succeeded by his son Devapala. That means Devapala make a control. See here. First founder is Gopala. After that Dharmapala ruled over the kingdom. Okay. He ruled over the kingdom in a very good manner. So he built over the Vikramashila University. After that, his son Devapala, see the mouse pointer, Devapala, son of Dharmapala, make a war against his own father Dharmapala. He defeated the Dharmapala and he get over the dynasty. Did you understand that? Okay. So Devapala also a great patron of Buddhism only. Okay. So he gifted many more villages to the Buddhists, and also constructed many temples along with the monasteries in Magadha. Okay, ma. So the regions of Dharmapala and Devapala constitute the most brilliant chapter in the history of Bengal. Okay. Thus, by combining these two dynasties, the Pala dynasty come to the very well power in the North India. Okay. So after Devapala, 5 rulers has ruled over this dynasty. But they didn't rule over this dynasty in a well manner. After that, Mahibala ascended the throne. Okay, so Mahibala is the last king of the Pala dynasty. Okay, ma. So Pala dynasty, who founded the Pala dynasty? Gopala founded the Pala dynasty. Who is the first prominent ruler of this dynasty? Dharmapala. So Dharmapala built over the Vikramashila monastery or university. Who founded the Vikramashila University? Dharmapala. Okay, after that Devapala has ruled over the dynasty. So the last king is Mahibala. Okay, last king is Mahibala 1. So while we are seeing the Mahibala was the most powerful ruler of the Pala dynasty. Okay, he is the founder of the Pala dynasty, as well as he was the most powerful ruler of Pala dynasty. Okay, so why I am saying that founder of the Pala dynasty? Already we had seen that Gopala founded the Pala dynasty, is it no? So see here, while that this Devapala was ruled over this dynasty, after that 4 rulers has ruled over this dynasty, but they cannot able to rule over this dynasty with the dominant power. Okay, thus the dynasty come to the very weakened condition. Okay, very weakened condition. That means in a decline stage. After that, Mahibala took over the throne and he rebuilt over the dynasty. So that we are saying that Mahibala was the founder of the Pala dynasty, and he was the most powerful ruler of the Pala dynasty. Okay. So the decline of Pratikaras gave Palas an opportunity to take a leading role in the North Indian affairs. So he mostly taken over all the power of the North India. Okay, but he cannot able to extend his domain against the Banaras. Okay, Banaras moreover near to the Bengal with the Karnataka. Okay, Banaras. So why means our Tamil kingdom Rajendra Chola, he gave a defeated attack to, that means impressive campaign to the Mahibala. That means threatening force. He always gave the continuous force war to the Mahibala. So it is a very most threatening force to the Mahibala. Okay, Mahibala, Rajendra Chola, Mahibala restored the old glory of the palace. He reconstructed, repaired a large number of the religious buildings at Banaras, Sarnath and Nalanda. Okay, so the Pala dynasty declined soon after the death of the Mahibala and gave way to the Sena dynasty. Okay, so Sena dynasty, moreover, it was ruled over for very simple years only. Okay, so comparing to the Mahibala I was the founder of the Pala dynasty after reconstructing the Pala dynasty. Okay, so he was the most powerful ruler of the Pala dynasty. Who is it? Mahibala I. And after that, Rajendra Chola gave the very most impressive campaigning struggle against the Mahibala I. So moreover, he was threatened well. Okay, so after that he cannot able to move away from that place. He cannot able to restore the Pala dynasty. So the Pala dynasty come to the end. Okay, the Pala dynasty declined soon after the death of the Mahibala, and after that Sena dynasty started. Okay, ma. So the Sena dynasty also has ruled over for the very most short period only. Okay, after that the Chauhans came to that. So the Chauhans ruled between moreover the 915 to 1192 AD. Okay, see here the Pala dynasty up to 1038 AD. Here Chauhan dynasty 936 to 1192 AD. Okay, see here. So the Chauhans ruled the eastern parts of the present day Rajasthan, establishing their capital at Sahambari. So the Chauhans capital is at Sahambari. The Rajput dynasty was founded by the king of Simharaji. Who is it? Simharaji. Okay, so who was popularly known as the founder of the city of Ajmer. Okay, so he has built over a new city, named it as a city of Ajmer. Okay, ma. So this Rajput dynasty was founded by the Simharaji, who was popularly known as the founder of city of Ajmer. Okay, so the Chauhans is nothing but they are the feudatories of Prathigaras one. Okay, so while the Pratigara dynasty end, moreover the small kingdoms of Pratigara dynasty, they get independent and they ruled over in a common places, is it no? So in that way, these people only later they made a war attack with so many of the kingdoms, and moreover they started a new dynasty named as the Chauhan dynasty. Okay, so they are nothing but they are the feudatories of the Chauhans. Okay, so the Chauhans were the feudatories of Pratigaras and stanchly stood by them to check the Arab inventions. So already in the Pratigaras dynasty itself I told you, is it no? So what I told? So moreover their main aim is to check the Arab inventions, is it no? Same thing. So the last, their main staunchly stood by them to check the Arabian inventions. So the last of the Chauhan dynasty is Prithviraj Chauhan. The last king was Prithviraj Chauhan. He was considered as the greatest of all the Chauhan rulers. Okay, so he make a war against the Muhammad of Ghazni and he defeated the Muhammad of Ghazni. So again Muhammad of Ghazni make a war against the Muhammad of Ghori. He defeated the Muhammad of Ghori in the first war, and after that in the second war Muhammad of Ghori again make a war against the Prithviraj Chauhan and he killed the Prithviraj Chauhan in that war. Okay, that the Chauhan dynasty come to the end. Okay, ma. So the Chauhan dynasty, the capital of the Chauhan dynasty capital is at Sagambari. Okay, so it was founded by Simharaji. Okay, it was founded by Simharaji. So Simharaji founded the Chauhan dynasty. So he also named it as the founder of city of Ajmer. Okay, so the Chauhan dynasty is nothing but they are the feudatories of Prithviraj. So the last king of the Chauhan dynasty was Prithviraj Chauhan, who he was defeated and killed by Muhammad of Ghori in the War of Terrain. Okay, ma'am. So up to that we had seen this. So whatever thing we had seen. So Prithviraj is otherwise called as the Gurjara Prithviraj, who was the foundation of Gurjara dynasty. Harichandra one was the foundation of Gurjara dynasty. And who was the first and prominent ruler? Nagabhatta one. And who was the last prominent ruler? Mihira Bhoja was the last prominent ruler. So what is meant by the tripartite struggle? There was a prolonged tripartite struggle between the Gurjara Prithviraj of Malwa, the Rashtrakutas of Deccan and the Palas of Bengal. So each one of them wanted to establish their supremacy over the fertile region of Kannauj. Okay, so in this process all the three powers were weakened. So these tripartite struggle only made a vast changes in the invention of Arab in our country. Okay, so later we will see it in that lessons. Okay. So Pala dynasty, who founded the Pala dynasty? Gopala founded the Pala dynasty. Okay, so who built over the Vikramashila University? Dharmapala. Okay, so who is the last ruler? Mahibala. So the reconstruction of Pala dynasty, Mahibala was the founder of Pala dynasty. So he was the most powerful ruler of the Pala dynasty. And moreover, he get over the impressive combined attack from the king Rajendra Chola. And the Chauhan dynasty, so the capital of Chauhan dynasty is at Sagambari. Who founded the Chauhan dynasty? Who? Simharaji founded the Chauhan dynasty. And he was founded the city of Ajmer. So he also called as the Simharaji, the city of Ajmer. Feudatory, they are the feudatories of the Prithviraj. So the last king was the Prithviraj Chauhan. So how Prithviraj Chauhan was died? So he make a war against the Muhammad of Ghori in the first battle of war. In that he defeated the Muhammad of Ghori. But in the second battle of war, Muhammad of Ghori again make a attack for the Prithviraj Chauhan. He killed the Prithviraj Chauhan. So after death of the Prithviraj Chauhan, the Chauhan dynasty came to the end. Okay, ma. So up to that we had seen over in this lesson. So today you need to study the tripartite struggle. Okay, tripartite struggle, and moreover you need to study the royal Rajput clans. So what are the main four Rajput clans are there? Totally four, is it no? The Prithviraj, the Chauhans, the Chalukyas or Solankis, and the Paramaras of Pavas. Okay, so okay ma, thank you very much, and just study it. So I am taking the lessons very shortly. Just read out the lesson, whatever the important point, just underline it. Okay, so it's for the main one words. So okay, we can see over the next class. Thank you.
Thank you.